worth a fortune, and everybody wants some of the action.
If you wanted to kill me, wouldn't I be dead by now?
She's the Bionic Woman.
The character at number 11 on the list may be the only super vixen who could make artificial body parts look sexy. She's Jamie Summers, better known as the Bionic Woman. Now here was a TV show that really had legs. Not to mention a bionic arm and a bionic ear for eavesdropping on bad guys.
She's the most powerful woman on Earth.
What exactly is it that Uncle Sam expects in return?
Well, I guess he wants you to be part of the team.
She's our country's most valuable secret weapon.
Jamie Summers took her first slow-motion run in 1975 on the TV series The $6 Million Man, starring Lee Majors, in which she played Steve Austin's love interest. Like a lot of super vixens, she died, but came back to life when the ratings came in.
You have to realize that it's the 70s, and they didn't really believe that women had a TVQ, which is an ability to hold an audience. And then came the Bionic Woman.
I had a very serious affair with a photo of Lindsay Wagner for about 3 weeks when I was in 8th grade.
Actress Lindsay Wagner's Girl Next Door charm made her spin-off series a hit with both sexes, one that outrated her bionic boyfriend.
Lindsay Wagner. Still to this day, even when you see her on the Ford commercial, you still think, there goes a bionic woman.
What, to this day, is so charming about her is her vulnerability. She had a $4 million ear, but she still had to move her hair out of the way to use it. You'd think for the money, it could have gone through a couple strands of hair.
Better eat it right away. It's starting to run a little.
Breathless Mahoney may not be quite as famous as her boyfriend, Dick Tracy.
Thanks for calling. I was beginning to wonder what a girl had to do to get arrested.
But she makes the list because in 1990, Breathless was played on screen by a real-life super vixen, Madonna, who at the time was dating Dick Tracy director and star, Warren Beatty.
She was like super sexy in that movie.
Aren't you gonna frisk me?
I hate to use the word subtle because that's definitely not a trait that I would normally use for Madonna.
I know how you feel. You don't know if you want to hit me or kiss me. I get a lot of that.
In the comic strip, Breathless was a larcenous party girl who looked a lot like movie star Veronica Lake. 45 years later, Warren Beatty's movie set in the 1930s turned her into a cabaret singer who looked like Madonna.
She was trying to be sexy with these subtly revealing costumes, but at the same time, she had the book Sex out in bookstores. It's like, she's hitchhiking nude over here. Why am I spending $8?
Madonna's character was also merged, more or less, with a version of another Dick Tracy villain called the Blank.
Tracy, with Big Boy out of the way, we can own this town.
Here's a spoiler alert, because the villain in that Dick Tracy story is No Face. And when No Face is revealed, it's nightclub singer Breathless Mahoney.
You want to throw me in jail? Go ahead.
I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away!
Star Wars has become so much a part of our lives, it's hard to remember how radical Princess Leia Organa was when she blasted onto movie screens in 1977. Luke Skywalker and Han Solo were classic hero archetypes. The innocent hero.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
And the rogue with a heart.
Leia.
But Leia had a more contemporary edge.
Somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way.
Leia grabbed the gun and said, "You call this a rescue?"
It's not rescue.
What the hell are you doing?
Somebody has to save our skins.
We were bumbling and bumping our heads and getting all flummoxed, you know, and she didn't need our help.
Princess Leia laid the groundwork for future female heroes.
Into the garbage, you fly boy!
I think she is the only character in Star Wars who hits every target she shoots at. There's a little Star Wars nerdy trivia for you.
Kind of bitchy, though. Hairdo.
What?
Kind of bitchy. Snotty.
A little short for a stormtrooper.
Huh?
My favorite line in all the movies is when we rescue her and she looks at the ship and goes, "You came in that?"
You came in that thing? You're braver than I thought.
But even Princess Leia was briefly humbled by the most disgusting space villain in the galaxy, Jabba the Hutt.
It was every young boy's fantasy to see Princess Leia in a little slinky leather thing and chains. She got her justice for Jabba the Hutt degrading her like that. That was cool. Good to watch.
I love you.
I know.
Stand up!
Another royal with a common touch, Wonder Woman still stands tall as the first great comic book superheroine.
Wonder Woman came about because in World War II you had the whacks and the waves and you had women enlisting, and this was the kind of ideal figure of the woman warrior.
Back before she was Wonder Woman, she was Princess Diana of the Amazons, who left her no men allowed enclave, Paradise Island, to fight the Nazis in 1941. Wonder Woman's creator, Dr. William Moulton Marston, was a firm believer in the healing power of a little friendly persuasion.
Did you know that Wonder Woman was created by the man who created the lie detector? It's true.
A formidable psychologist. He created Wonder Woman as this sort of female role model, yet male fantasy kind of thing.
There's a job to be done by Wonder Woman.
Early attempts to bring Wonder Woman to television included a 1966 sitcom from the producers of Batman.
Wonder Woman, who knows she has the strength of Hercules, who knows she has the wisdom of Athena, and who thinks she has the beauty of Aphrodite.
The character was also featured in a 1974 TV movie starring Kathy Lee Crosby in a warm-up suit. In 1976, she finally lassoed viewers' hearts in the Amazonian form of Linda Carter.
It was Madonna before Madonna. I had this really waspy waist.
You must now tell the truth.
What can I say? People think that they've had to pour me into this, and that really isn't the case. It's just the way, I'm built.
She's wearing almost nothing, and she's tying people up. You were trapped within the magic lasso. You had to tell the truth.
Where is the Falcon?
She could deflect bullets with her bracelets. She had a Miss America crown she could whip off, boomerang you with it.
She was like the female version of Superman. She had the dark hair, blue eyes, nice outfit, nice little small waist. She could catch you with a rope. She could whoop your ass with a rope.
Wonder Woman is the best Super Vixen theme song because it's like she has a funk band following around. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
1976 was a banner year for Super Vixens. TV audiences could choose not only between Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman, they also were introduced to 3 female crime solvers known as Charlie's Angels.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who went to the police academy. Now they work for me. My name is Charlie.
You might be a Super Vixen if you used to work on the police force and now you work for a guy in a speaker box fighting crime.
Apparently, it was co-star Kate Jackson who convinced Uber producer Aaron Spelling to change the show's title from the original Alley Cats. But even with a more angelic name, this trio inspired plenty of sinful fantasies from 1976 to 1981. On Wednesday nights at 10, a remarkable 59% of all TV viewers tuned in to see Blonde Jill,
a beguiling angel who takes care of business,
Beautiful Kelly,
a bewitching angel who's tougher than she looks,
and Brainy Sabrina,
a tempting angel who's got everybody covered.
3 beautiful women running around, vanquishing evil in bikinis with wax jobs. They had fun with that.
But not everyone loved the program. Critics derided the show as jiggle TV. Some feminists complained that the liberated braless angels were basically call girls working for an unseen pimp.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
This is a tough one, angels. Needs the feminine touch.
But millions of viewers saw the show as empowering and fun. In fact, one of its fans, Drew Barrymore, produced a tongue-in-cheek movie version in 2000, one boasting 3 new angels with the same classic Charlie, actor John Forsythe.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
I think a lot of people were trying to compare the television show with the film, and I think we obviously pay homage to the TV show, but without taking anything away from it.
And that's kicking your ass.
Just ahead, a butt-kicking alien killer and a sexually ambiguous warrior princess fight it out for a top slot. When Ultimate Super Vixens continues.